All right, folks, got tight end Will Mallory here. If you have questions for Will, please use the hand raise function. The earlier you can get your hand up, better. That would be appreciated. Once you're called on, feel free to roll. Any questions for Will? Start off with Luke Cheney from All Hurricanes. Luke, go ahead.
Hey, Will. So passing offense, almost 500 total yards. You were obviously a benefactor of that. How could the passing offense continue to build off of what was a successful performance against North Carolina?
Yeah, obviously there was times when we were in our rhythm and we were doing good stuff, moving the ball, and doing what we're supposed to do. So, like anything, it's just something that we have to build on. Can't go down from there. We got to keep building, keep improving in all areas. Because if we keep passing like that, it'll help us. We just got to keep executing, and we got to finish drives is most important. So we just got to keep improving all around. But that's a positive side. But we got to keep going.
Go to Zuby Charles from Kane Sport. Zuby.
Hey, Will. So it seems like, each game this year, just improving, just set a career high for receptions and yards. Just kind of what's behind that, do you think, that improvement each game this year? And also with, Jaleel Skinner, talk to me a little about him and what you've seen from him so far.
The yards and stats, it doesn't matter if we don't get the W. But like I said earlier, I got to keep improving every single day. That's not my best game either. I got to improve on everything. But there's you can tell there's a little better rhythm. But like I said, you just got to keep improving. I got to get better in all areas to help the team. I got to catch every ball that's thrown to me. I got to block better. I got to do better to help this team win. Because at the end of the day, those stats doesn't matter at all if we don't get a W.
From the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey, Will. So now you guys have had a chance to kind of go back over the film from Saturday and stuff. Obviously, you guys really struggled in the running game. What's some of the things that you guys have identified as the issue, in the run blocking scheme?
That's a whole collective. We have to get better in all aspects. That's not a one single thing or one-sided thing. There's a collective group that we have to get better and improve, because we can't win games like that, and we got to improve all areas. So that's something that we have to keep working on, because we got to get better at that, because we need that to be part of our game. So that's a whole group. That's everyone. We got to get better.
And I know it's not strictly, your position group, but, what have you seen, had to have when Justin and Ja'Kai went down on Saturday, Jonathan Dennis stepped in, Logan Sacapolo stepped in. What have you seen from those guys?
Yeah, it's unfortunate because injuries happen, and, you never want that to happen, but we have full confidence in any guy that's getting in there because of the coaches that we have, because we know that they're prepared. We know that they're ready. So any guy that steps foot on our offense, we have full confidence in, and we're rolling with them no matter what. So, it's a whole thing. All of us are coached the way we are. And, when our time comes, they're ready.
Go to Marcus Benjamin from Keynes County. Marcus.
Will, just wanted to ask about the red zone offense. And Coach Cristobal talked about how during the season that he and Coach Gaddis made changes to the offense to get more points on the board. So what changes in the offense have you seen to help get the Hurricanes in the end zone more?
Our coaches are putting us in the best position to make stuff happen, and that comes down to execution on the players. That's something that we have to do. We get in the red zone, we have to dominate. We can't ever get in the red zone and not finish drives and not get points on the board. So that starts with me, and that starts with each individual player on the offense and on the whole collective group. Like it's just we have to improve on that, and we will. We've got the coaches, we've got the guys. We just got to keep working at it, because we got to do it.
We got time for two more for Will. We'll go to Manny and then Susan. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Will. Coaches mentioned that they were going to obviously ramp up the practices in terms of the red zone work. I mean, how much more time are you guys spending? More periods doing it? Is it just more of a focus in the film room? How would you describe it in particular, like what's different about the way maybe you're practicing it this week?
Yeah, it's just focusing on execution. Can't be any empty reps or anything like that. It's every rep's got to be meaningful, and that's the most important thing. You got to execute in practice. We have to do because what we do here is what we're going to do in the game. So we got to keep executing, and that's got to be a big focus in practice, and that's what we're doing. We have to make that a priority.
All right, last question for Will. We'll go to Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hey, Will, in light of kind of what we're all talking about here, how do you begin to solve that puzzle kind of putting all the elements, of the offense together? Because in the beginning, we're like, wow, we got a running team here. And then the passing game wasn't as good. Now the passing game is better. How do you guys meet together as an offense? What are your thoughts on that?
That starts with the leaders on the offense. That's me. That's the other guys, the other leaders on the team, that we've got to come together, and we've got to figure out, hey, what we got to do. This is exactly what we have to do. This is how it has to be done. There's no other way. The coaches are putting us in the situations to make things happen, and we have to. So that starts with the leadership of the offense. That starts with me. I've got to do a better job. Clearly, I have to do a better job, and we just have to make it happen. So, and we will. I've got nothing but belief and trust and love in every single guy on this team, and we'll make it happen.
All right, Will, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.